Gretchen Carlson of Fox News responded to the Eric Garner decision in a way that only she can.
We're hearing that the grand jury has decided to not indict that officer. And once again, Arthur, I just want to point out that there have been these protests in Times Square right outside of our building here for the last week or so since the non-indictment came down in the Ferguson situation. So, I mean, I certainly hope nothing's going to happen here in New York City today, and we've got the tree lighting ceremony.
Okay, so
Gretchen Carlson is stunningly unintelligent. You know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of a child. Because she's got this, like, affable innocence thing going on, but what it really is shielding herself from the world and living in her bubble and embracing that bubble. And, I mean, look at that. She cares more about the lighting of a tree because tradition than she does about the life of this man who was killed by a cop in broad daylight on video in a totally unacceptable way, in a way that the medical examiner ruled it was a homicide. And she's like, well, I hope the people aren't so mad that they disrupt the lighting of the tree. It's tradition. I hate her. Yeah, I do. I hate her. I do. It is personal. You know, sometimes people say something like, it's not personal. No, it's personal. I don't know her, but from every single thing I've seen about her, I would not even be able to be in the same room as her. I'd get angry at just her presence. Because you know what it is? She's a throwback. She's a throwback to the days when conservatives loved the 1950s. That's what she is. She's the Leave It to Beaver mom on the all-white block because that block kicked out all black people and don't allow them to live there because of redlining the districts. And she's totally oblivious to the world and what actually goes on, doesn't give a goddamn about justice, doesn't give a damn about truth, doesn't care that this guy was murdered on video and it's obvious and there's not even an indictment to go to trial. I hope they don't ruin the tree lighting ceremony. To her core, you know what she is? She's an authoritarian. She has a structured mind, and in her mind, she thinks that, well, who do I respect, who do I trust? I trust the people who my parents told me to trust and who I'm supposed to respect. I trust the police. I trust the Republican Party. I trust all my higher-ups, my bosses at work. Well, gosh, golly, they only care about us doing the right thing and doing well. You can see that it oozes off of her from her story selection to little snide, offhanded remarks like that. That's the thing, man. The thing is that the modern conservative movement and the modern extreme conservative mind, it's stuck in a primitive mindset, the authoritarian mindset. They don't embrace independent thinking. They don't embrace factual analysis. They clearly don't embrace science with their hatred of climate change, for example. I mean, there you have it, man. And Fox News embraced it and put her on right smack dab in the middle of the day for all the 78-year-old men as they're getting spoon-fed by an undocumented immigrant who cares for them as they hate undocumented immigrants. They watch her and they go, oh, you tell them, Gretchen, she's a smoking cutie, ain't she? That tree lighting is more important than black lives, yeah.